Good evening, I'm Jackie Spate. Squatters living next to a sewage treatment plant are worried about waste seeping into their compound. Families living in Nandera approached FBC News, claiming their environment has been polluted by runoff. Roland Karoy visited the settlement this afternoon.
When we arrived at Kuluvotu settlement in Nandera, this sewage truck was dumping waste out in the open. Less than 100 meters away is this squatter settlement. Untreated waste has been seeping in for some time. Chandrika Prasad's home is right on the fence next to the sewage plant. There's a steady stream of waste flowing underneath his house.
Dirty water always comes in from behind our house, and it's bad because we have small children who usually play in the drains. We've asked them to fix the drains, but they haven't.
Bosses at Waste Clear, owners of this truck, say they have health certification to dump waste here, and this is a collection area to dry the waste into manure. Water Authority CEO Opetai Ravai confirms this.
They collect waste from, varying residences, from domestic waste and from also industrial waste. And they come and dump it at our lagoons or treatment plant to treat for them. But some of these waste, it's causing a strain on our treatment systems. And
it's not just a general stink and health risks these people have to live with. The waste flows on to nearby mangroves and farms. Watisoni Keve told us he can't farm off this land anymore, and even the fish and crabs have disappeared. Like Watisoni, others who farm this land and even those who reside close by have had to put up with this. The stench is almost unbearable. Some farmers have opted to take their crop elsewhere. Others have stopped using the coastline nearby for fishing, and it was once their main source of food. They are hoping authorities will come on board and do something about it. Roland Karoy, FBC News.
Prime Minister Vorenge Bainimarama this morning opened the new hydroelectric dam in Nandarivatu. This is Fiji's second major hydro scheme, after the Monosavu Dam, which was commissioned in 1983. Apisolome Doka was in Nandarivatu.
This new hydro dam is a milestone not only for FEA but the entire country. The Prime Minister was given the honors to flip the switch on for this $300 million project.
It has taken some 3.5 years to complete this project. At today's prices, this dam will save Fijians about 42 million Fijian dollars per year in the importation of diesel fuel. As part of the agenda to empower Fijians, we must connect Fijians.
While it's come at a cost, the long-term benefits for all Fijians will be seen in the near future.
In our program to connect all Fijians, we must do so without discrimination. When Monosavu was commissioned, many of the communities in the surrounding areas were ironically and tragically left unconnected. The power that was generated by that first dam went right past them. Many have been connected only in the last few years under my government.
Built in the hills of the Mba province, the Prime Minister commended the Vonua Tawanisa and the Vonua Numbu for consenting to the use of their land. This new dam will generate 100 million units of electricity every year, plus save $100 million in fuel cost. Apisolome Doka, FBC News.
The Immigration Department is investigating an alleged human trafficking and prostitution ring. It's alleged 4 Chinese women were forced into prostitution when they arrived into the country last week. Immigration officials raided a hotel in Suva and detained 3 Asian women and 2 Asian men. One of them holds a Fiji passport. The Hibiscus Committee has committed to more transparency come 2013. A complaint from Fiji Broadcasting Corporation on the selection of judges has now led to Hibiscus organizers promising changes. As Ritika Pratap reports, it will relate not only to the selection of judges, but the entire pageant.
Hibiscus Committee Chairman Hridesh Prasad met FBC Chief Executive Riyaz Syed Kayum this morning. He's given an assurance that the judging criteria will be different from next year.
I'm not fully satisfied, but I have decided to put it to rest. Because we do work very closely with Hibiscus, and I've told Hridesh about this, the reasons why I'm not fully satisfied, but I've also told him that I'm putting this to rest. And in return, he's given me the assurances that he'll do all these things to ensure there's a complete transparency, not only for us as sponsors, but for the public as well.
FBC was concerned with how points are awarded to contestants during the week as well as private and public judgings. Syed Qayyum says it's only right that everyone knows how the points are awarded.
Up till now, no one really knows how many, for example, how many points are awarded for a particular night or a particular criteria during the week, what's it out of, how does it add up, all these sorts of things. It's very, very important.
He's also clarified why FBC felt it necessary to file a complaint.
The whole reason why I took this up is because, not that I wanted to get the results changed, but because I questioned how the results came about. And, you know, there's a very significant difference between the two.
He is hoping that come next year, there won't be any doubts over the judging criteria and how the Hibiscus Queen is selected. Ritika Pratap, FBC News.